Welcome to Two Filthy Nerds.
We're very organized with our intros. I'm Jessica Michelle Singleton.
I'm Nicole Aimée Schreiber.
And we're filthy.
And we're nerds.
And you got eyes. You can see that there's two of us.
Uno.
Dos. If you sing deux.
Trois. Quatre.
Cinq.
Six. Sept. Huit. Okay, I'm going to stop.
This is a French podcast now.
Bonjour, Harry Potter.
Tout de beau beton. What was I going to say? Oh, motherfucker. We're off to a roaring start. Listen, if you're seeing more than two of us, stop drinking.
See a
in the
doctor.
morning. Oh, or that.
Call 911 because you've got an intruder. We have an intruder. Call 911.
We're dead.
We're dead.
This makes no sense.
World's best boss, guys.
It's always fun commenting on what people can see, knowing that most people consume this through audio only.
Listen, if you're consuming this through audio only, bravo. But
we're also on YouTube.
Peep our YouTube because we put in a tremendous effort every single time to look our very mediocre.
So I changed my shirt for you guys.
Yeah, I changed my shirt for you guys.
Did I brush my hair? Not really.
Did I put my hair up? Absolutely.
She's got a little top-notch shit bun going on.
This is my preferred look when my hair is straight. I feel like it looks cute. I'm wearing a sports bra, so it's creating some version of cleavage.
And there's no hope for me. Anyway, enough about how beautiful we are. Let's just run our filthy mouths. So if you're new to the show, we open with a segment where we run our mouths about something, and then
we dig into Harry Potter.
And then we'll dig into Harry Potter or subsequent nerd culture as, eventually the show goes on. But for now, we are balls deep, Dumbledore balls deep in Harry Potter.
And those balls are fucking deep.
In just the sag of the earth, really.
Oh.
Anyway, how many times can we talk about Dumbledore's balls?
If we made merch of Dumbledore's balls.
You have said this more than once. Nobody wants Dumbledore's balls. Although it would be fun if they were stress balls. What about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe we should make stress balls.
But you squeeze them and you squeeze them and his reassuring quotes come out, the one about the light and the darkness or whatever the fucking if only one remembers to turn on the light. I don't remember.
You could actually just put any inspirational quote because I feel like squeezing the balls.
Be the change you wish to see in the wizarding world.
Let go and let Dumbledore.
Because he's
God
basically God at this point. Yeah, are there religious wizards? Anyway, here's what we're running our mouth about. As we all know, COVID-19, not going anywhere.
Not going anywhere. But you want to know what else is not going anywhere?
The fucking sensationalist news headlines. I'm so fucking sick.
They're making me crazy.
Yeah. Quarantine. We're going to go back into full lockdown. But it's just, they phrase things as though the world is ending. And then you read them and it's like, but that could happen. But also, it's not happening now.
What did you say? What did you say earlier? She was like, the world's ending. Oh, no, it's fine. Here's a bread recipe.
Yeah, here's a recipe for my muffins. Click here to be taken to order camp gear. It's insane. Clickbait is
it's the news's best friend right now. And it's absolutely making everyone fucking nuts because people only read headlines. People read memes. They see if you put any boldface type on a picture of something and then put it anywhere, someone will believe it.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, is it the news's fault we're all lazy idiots?
Yeah.
Oh. I was going to say no, but
it's not the news's fault.
I mean, they don't help.
I think it's BuzzFeed's fault. I think it's BuzzFeed's fault.
It's just the internet in general, really, if we want to
everybody makes these bullet point lists now, and that's what we want. We don't want to read the article, and I'm guilty of it. When I see an article, I will scroll through it immediately to look at the headline, the headings for each section.
Well, you're doing more than me. I read a headline and I'm like, well, time to go to war over whatever I think this means. Just like, I guess the Japan's on fire. Oh, it was a metaphor for how well they're doing in the tech industry. Well, I sent a lot of money to a Japanese man to put out the fires.
That was me. That was I was the Japanese man. I wrote that article.
I was the Japanese
that
man.
That link below was my link. Wouldn't that be great if that was their scam?
Donate here.
But you know what? If you fall for clickbait, and you were to have clicked on something to donate to a man in Japan, You deserve it.
I mean, I guess so. I just worry about like old people.
I do worry about that.
But also, fucking don't be on the internet if you're old. There, I said it. I'm taking hot takes.
No driving, no internet, no more voting.
Yeah, no. Go garden and read Black Beauty.
There's an age limit to vote, and now there's an age max to vote. And old people, once you're over 75, you can't vote anymore.
You just enjoy.
You've been phased out. That's it. You had a few good years. You had a lot of good years.
You should have voted for your best interest in retirement. And now you just are sent out to sea.
Goodbye.
Let's send them out
Bon
to sea.
voyage.
Why aren't there nursing homes that are... Because I've heard this. Have you heard that there are...
Nursing homes on a boat?
The cruise ships are cheaper than nursing homes. And sometimes people will just live on cruise ships.
What?
Why isn't there a nursing home cruise ship?
That's brilliant.
Where it's just like a full-time staff and also bingo, you know? I think that's a great idea.
I mean, based on how
I mean, not now.
rampant COVID is in nursing homes, I feel like
well then good. They're already isolated on the sea.
Yeah, it's basically just a floating morgue.
Yeah. Well, we've run out of room in the regular morgues because of quarantine.
That's
what's
COVID-19. Insane about all of this. Wait, we're getting off track.
What we want.
I found this article. I have a cuticle became infected on my hand. It's not horrible.
An ingrown nail?
An ingrown nail. I don't know what. It could be an ingrown nail. It's a little tender in there.
It's an ingrown nail because you are about to say something about an article and you're breathing hot air in my face.
Well,
my immune compromised face.
By the way, I've already been way in your business. I picked your nose 2 days ago.
Yeah, if you've got it, I've got it.
Yeah.
If you're a bird, I'm a bird, and also gonna die.
If you're dead, I'm dead.
So I wake up to Nicole finding these articles. Let me ask you this:
and I also have a little bit of an ingrown infected toenail. I'm disgusting.
So if you thought her hair was hot, wait till you see these infected toenails.
I mean,
there's just one nail in the hand, one nail in the foot.
2 in the hand, 1 in the bush.
If you head over to our YouTube, you just got what should be Patreon only content because she just showed her feet on camera. Which
get there.
And also, if you want to just send us money for pictures of our feet, we do that. Anyway, that's neither here.
Our foot daddy retired, so
God bless his beautiful soul.
Bank account.
Yes, he finally got the box of shoes I sent as a retirement gift.
Oh, bon voyage. Anywho, I this morning am like, it's so weird that I have just these coincidental like nail infections. So I'm like, what could it be?
So what do you Google?
I just search
when you have toe and finger. What did you Google?
I said toe and fingernail infection.
As a certified WebMD.
I need to know exactly see one of her most recent tweets. I can't even. I just searched and then I saw one of the first things that came up was COVID toe and fingernail infections. COVID toe infections. Whichever the one I sent you was.
You sent me 2.
I saw one and then I saw the other.
But it's nice that if one person in our house is panicking, we all have to suffer.
Yeah. I'm not panicking alone. Are you fucking kidding?
God,
I'm not splitting this rent because I want to do this alone.
Do I get a discount?
Listen, if you get sick and it's because of me,
I'll kill myself.
Well, COVID will kill you first.
I know. Oh, it's been an ugly death. Imagine picking my nose while I have COVID. I mean, we're not stopping this podcast if I get COVID.
Oh, not at all.
We are hacking.
Yeah, guys,
we are.
You are going to enjoy every wheezy second.
I will wheeze to death. Speaking about Quidditch and Wizard. Weasley Wizard. I have the
Wizards.
I've got the Wizard.
Wizards.
What are they called? I've got the Wizard Wheezes.
The Wizard Wheezes.
Yes. It's not COVID. I just got the Wizard Wheezes.
She's an old Weezer.
Oh, you have dementia is what that is.
But so this article heading is like, if you have ingrown finger or if you have infected toenails, anything, COVID infected toe and fingernails. And I was like, what? And then I just sent the link to her immediately. I didn't even read the article, to be honest. I just sent the link immediately.
Okay.
To 2 different articles.
Really quick, let me interrupt. For those listening, if you do this to your friends, don't. Stop. Read the article. Stop. Here's the thing.
Why would I spiral without you.
Why would you send me an article that just says COVID and now I go, oh, is she just telling me she has COVID with no explanation? Here's the thing, and I'm not.
I wrote
Yeah. Oh, that's helpful. Was that whoopsie daisy, we're all dead now. Whoa, I made a boo-boo. Listen, there's so many people sharing these articles, and I'm not just talking about this specifically, but like to go back to the clickbait.
Yeah.
People see one thing and then they share it in their Instagram story. They retweet just the headline, or people clip it out. And
I don't do that often. I was panicking.
Well, it's like panicking is terrible.
I know.
We are in this culture where everyone is spreading panic, and it's like, sorry, did you think? Sorry. It's like when someone shares an article of something that's heinous and terrible and scary and completely out of anyone's control. Why? Why do we all do that?
Why are we posting problems?
God, this is terrible.
Where there's no solution in sight.
Where that it's like, oh, good, just another thing. I mean, and it's like, yeah, it's good to know. And maybe I have a fucked up perception of this, but it's like, if it's something that there's nothing that can be done, let me back up. If there's something that there is something that can be done,
okay,
actionable things to do, whether it's, in the social justice world, medical world, if there's a vitamin you could start taking, hypothetically, that would decrease your risk, or phone numbers to call, emails to send, yeah, share that.
Okay.
But just going, everything's on fire.
I agree with you. But people aren't going to do that. That's just not going to happen.
Because people, oh, God, it's because misery loves company.
That's what it was this morning.
And
let's go back to us. That's what it was this morning. I was spiraling and freaking out. So I was like, I need her. You know what? It's not that I needed you to freak out. By the way, this microphone is so gross. It's not that I wanted you to freak out. It's that I wanted to see if you did freak out and I had reason to freak out.
What?
Like if it would scare you when I sent that to you.
If it would scare me.
Then I should be scared.
If it would
because you're smarter than me.
No.
You're smarter than me.
You stop it.
No.
No.
Yes.
Stop it.
No.
You stop it.
Yes.
You
no
squeeze me
yes.
pre-med into conversations regularly. I was like, oh, my pre-med roommate is freaking out about an article about COVID, about a symptom she has.
I know, but I know I was pre-med, but
I majored in communications.
Is it scary that I think you're more level-headed than me?
Oh, we are so fucked.
I honestly do. I sent that to you because I'm like, well, if she freaks out, then I have something to worry about. And then when you called me, my asshole clenched shut.
Let me run you through what happened. I'm pulling up my text messages for those not watching. Because here was my reaction, and I will verbalize it on here as well. I open the text, and I see one article that says, are COVID toes and rashes common symptoms of the coronavirus from the Cleveland Clinic.
Reputable source.
And
I
then
write
1 minute later, she has also sent toes and fingers can show COVID-19 symptoms. So here's what I did. I went, oh, for fuck's sake. And then I clicked on the article.
Did you tell Andy?
Yeah, after I was like, is this? And he, of course, Andy was like, you're overreacting.
Oh, maybe I should send it to Andy first then.
Here's the thing about Andy. Andy is an underreactor. Andy is a classic man who would be like, I'm fine with a bullet wound.
The building's on fire, and he's like, we got time.
Andy had mono, and he was like, I'm okay. And I'm like, you're literally withering away. You need to see a doctor. Like, he was shaking. And I'm like, see a fucking doctor. Like,
when did he have mono again?
Oh, what's this? Right after he got off tour when we were dating and not together. So anyway, who knows where that came from?
You can get mono from dishes. That's how I got it.
Yeah, it's also like it can live in your system and then spike up way later. So I didn't think anything of it. And to touch on what we're saying about maybe, I don't know if this is fucked up. Tell me. He was like, I got mono. He called me. He's like, I'm very sorry. I'm really embarrassed. I probably gave it to you. you maybe should see a doctor.
Did you have mono when you were younger?
I've never been diagnosed with mono.
Oh, if you get mono, whoo,
Yeah,
mama,
no.
you're going to be.
I was like, spit in
Prank.
my mouth.
You're
I want to get thin. No, but tell me if you think this is irresponsible. God, we're fucking two maniacs being like, you can educate me. He was like, I got mono. I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. He was like, it was before we actually were officially together.
Mhm.
And he's like, I probably gave it to you. Oh my God. And I was like, it's fine. Because I know how it works. You
Mhm.
could get it from a fucking water fountain. You could get it
Mhm.
from a dish. It could have been living in your system. For all we know, maybe I've had it and I've just never gotten the fucking good skinny weight loss shit.
The skinny mono?
And maybe it was living in me. But he was like, you should get tested for it. And I was like, why? You can't get rid of it. I'm not kissing anyone else. Was that irresponsible of me?
No, I don't think so.
Like, I was like, okay, I'm going to not share drinks with people. And
Well, mono's not the sort of thing where you get mono and you're asymptomatic. I think mono is just, you're sick.
yeah.
Like, I've never heard of anyone having mono and it doesn't.
Well, doesn't it stay in your system, though?
No.
It's a
once
virus.
It turns, it
You
can
clear
turn
it?
into, once you have mono, it can turn into, actually, no. I was thinking of chicken pox and shingles. Mono once
It's
it's
like
out
a
of your
virus that your body
you can't
can
get it
clear
again.
out.
You get mono once and that's it.
And you
I
build
got
an
mono
immunity.
when I was like 29.
So, like,
Best
last
I've
year.
ever looked.
Okay. Because I was like, why am I going to pay for a doctor appointment to go, okay. I was like, yeah, no, I probably have it. Let's not kiss
But
for a
you
while.
wouldn't. You probably didn't get it.
I did. Well, it's like I never got sick, whatever. But was that... to me, I was like, why am I going to go pay for something, then panic about a virus I might have?
Yeah.
That
This isn't an STD. It's
No.
not like you're like,
Well, and it would be different if I was, casually dating other people at the time.
yeah.
Then I would maybe go, let me make sure so I'm not spreading this. If I was someone who had multiple partners, so I take the space in case. But I wasn't seeing anyone else.
Yeah.
So
You're fine. I don't think that's irresponsible at all.
anyways, to go back to being irresponsible, Nicole's text messages. So what I literally did was like, and then I was like, Nicole sent me these things. And Andy's like, it's fine. And then when Andy said it's fine, I was like, well, what if it's not fine? 'Cause, like,
You're underreacting.
so I was like, well, Andy thinks everything's fine. And then I started reading and like looking at the things. And then I was like, oh, fuck. But you have actual ingrown nails, don't you? By the way, she just was not responding to these texts. She was just laying in bed.
No, I wasn't
Probably
laying in
looking
bed.
at Instagram video.
I
and they were
was
upsetting her.
typing up notes for today's episode.
Okay, yeah, sure. Just clicking away. She was not. She was probably had a. She probably had her
was
headlamp on, looking at her
working
own
while
toes.
you were laying in bed.
Yeah, because it's the morning.
Go on.
So I go, oh fuck, but you have actual ingrown nails, don't you? Or should we isolate from each other? This is over the span of 9:38. Oh fuck. Also, but you have actual ingrown nails, don't you? No response for 2 whole minutes. Disrespectful. Oh, or should we isolate from each other? 4 minutes go by. Not a peep. Maybe you should go get tested to be sure. Did they test on set? You were on set. Did they test you?
No.
Ooh.
You gonna get it.
Not diligent. Not diligent set. Y'all need to be testing. And then I called you. Because I was like, well, is she dead? Has she just gone, I have COVID in my toe. That it's too late for me. I'll end my life. Like I was like, well,
I read more of the articles.
well
And
I looked at
basically
some
it
of
was
the
like
pictures.
The chance of it being COVID, not so much.
I didn't get that far. I clicked on one video, which was a video of a video on a phone of a doctor going, what we're learning now is
There's
this
another
is
thing about articles. If I see an article, I immediately look for bullets, I look for headings, and I look for videos because I'm lazy and I'd rather listen.
Yeah. That I think a lot of people are like that.
I know. And it's
You know what's
it's
weird
sad.
is when I click on news, you know how like sometimes they'll have the transcripted news?
Mhm.
Like it's a news report, but
Mhm.
it's an article, but it's just what they're saying.
Mhm.
I prefer to read the article.
Me too.
Which
That's so weird.
means I really prefer to do nothing because I read the article. How rarely I read articles is. But, yeah, no, I don't like, I'm like, shh, your voice. I want to just consume it with my
Yeah. Let me.
with my
Well, I
reading.
also feel like when you read a transcript of someone giving a speech, I feel like people ham it up.
You're like, take out the emotion.
Take out the emotion. Like, I just want to, let me just read what you said.
It's so interesting because I'm just now realizing that in every other scenario, I'm a pretty big auditory learner.
Yeah.
I'm auditory in whatever word they've made up with for speaking.
Did you
know that was a thing?
No.
Have you learned about the 3 types of learning?
No.
Oh, this is a whole different podcast.
Okay.
Anyway, let's circle back to the articles and then we'll wrap up and get to the fucking Potter. Oh my God, it gets oh, this is a good episode, you guys.
Oh, it's so good.
Shit's good. We hit the first task. The cover of the book is in this fucking episode. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wait, really quick.
The cover of the illustrated book. I don't know what the regular one looks like.
Oh fuck, what was I just gonna say? Articles, headings,
hearing, listening, reading, words,
I don't know.
associations,
Fuck.
Scrabble, AIDS. Why did
pigs.
Yes.
Obviously.
My mother.
Bacon. Dogs.
Breakfast. Bacon.
So, fuck, I don't know.
The gist of this is, and I think that we can take this away from most of our episodes, don't do whatever Nicole does.
1,000%. I couldn't agree more. I am not a role model. I'm actually the opposite of a role model. I am a model for a non-role. I'm an understudy.
I'm an understudy model.
I'm
an extra model.
I'm an extra model.
I am an audition model who didn't get a call back.
I am first audition model.
Yes, I am still looking for an agent. Is anyone?
I'm still in school.
I quit.
I'm a child actor role.
Oh God! And if anyone is looking for a role model, I don't know where to point you because I can't help you either. And frankly, it feels like if you put anyone on a pedestal, they're probably going to let you down.
We could, however, be a role model of what not to do. Like if someone's looking for a not to do role model.
I smell a YouTube video series. I'm just kidding.
Don't do as we do.
Yeah. Do as I say. Don't even do as I say, actually.